Google Keep tutorial, how to use Google Keep for productivity and notes. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, we're going to be taking a deep dive into Google Keep, which is one of the most underrated note-taking apps out there because personally, it has so many different features that I like to use that you're not going to find in any other note-taking application. Plus, it's native to Google, so it's easily integratable and can easily be synced with my Google Calendar to ensure that I am on top of all of my tasks. So let's jump right in. Now, to access your Google Keep, simply log on to Google on your browser. And once you have logged on to Google on your browser, you're going to click on these dots on the top right, and then you're going to scroll down and you will see Google Keep. Click on this and you will be led to your Google Keep account. Now on the left, you will have this menu bar and you can choose to expand it like so. On the top right, you have a list view, then you have your settings, and then your basic account. Now, within Google Keep, you have two different segregations. Either you will have notes or reminders. Then below that, you have different tags that you can add. So these tags are called labels in Google Keep. You can click on Edit Labels over here. These are usually going to serve as your primary functions. So whenever you're taking notes, and the most basic way that you like to add your notes, so for example, when I am writing notes, I like to distribute my notes based upon the category they are related to, whether they are related to my personal, whether they are related to my university, or whether they are work related. And then I like to add a section for miscellaneous notes, just like that. If you like to jot down things like movie recommendations or song recommendations, you can even just create a simple label for that and make sure to use that label whenever you're writing down any movie recommendations. That helps you keep everything in order without having to worry about what to watch next when you're trying to find a good movie. Now, on the left, you will even see an archive section and a trash section. Now, Google Keep is not just limited to notes. When you're taking notes in Google Keep, you can include reminders as well as add a collaborator. You also have the ability to change the background, add images, as well as customize by adding drawing and checkboxes. So let's take an example over here. So I'm going to write my grocery list, and then I want to write peanut butter, bread, jelly like this. Now, this would look a lot better if it was written with checkboxes. So the way to do that is click on this, and then you're going to click on the bottom three dots, and then you're going to click on show checkboxes. And now this will become a list where I can check off different items. You can even add drawings and labels to your notes. Now, another great feature is that this drawing feature is not limited to just text, but you can even add drawings on images. Now, in my grocery list, I want to make sure that this is tagged. So all I have to do is I can click on my list over here, click on over here, and then add a label. I'm going to select the personal label and this will fall under personal. Now, if I go into the personal tab, I can see all of my notes that are in my personal tab. So like so, I have no other notes other than the one in my personal tab. And if I click on notes on the top left, it will display all of the notes that I have. Now, as an example, let's go on ahead and upload an image. So I'm just going to take a random image from here, from my actual like this. So I'm just uploading this random logo image. Now, one thing that Google Keep can actually do for you is it can actually detect the text that is present within any Google Keep note. So if I open up this note, you will even see the ability to grab image text. And now once I click on grab image text, it copied the text that is present. Now, this is not limited to just this. You can actually grab any type of text, whether it's a PDF or whether it's a book page, you can easily have it be copied for you. And I'll show you guys an example of this. If I open up ChatGPT, and oftentimes when you're reading books, you might have some text that you can't necessarily copy like this when you're reading PDFs. So you can just take a screenshot of your PDF, go into Google Keep, upload your image into the Google Keep note section. Once you open that up, you're going to click on this, and then you can click on grab image text. And once you do that, it will grab the image text. So we're going to wait for it to detect the text. And now, like so, it has grabbed the image text completely. Just like that, you can actually convert your PDFs into text files as well, especially when you are looking for an easy and free solution. Now, to delete any note that you create on the Google Keep application, simply check that note and then you can click on the three dots over here and then click on delete note. You can even click on this icon over here, and this will allow you to archive a note. Archived notes are stored in the archive section and they don't appear as your active notes, but still do remain in your storage. So if there's something that you want to keep in your notes, but you don't necessarily want to have it in your active notes, you can put it in your archive. Now, let's take a look at some of the drawing functions of Google Keep. So if I click on my Google Keep notes and I add a new note, let's see, this is just a sample note, I can click on Take Note and click on Add a Drawing. When I click on Add a Drawing, this will show me a simple empty canvas, and then I have different drawing tools as well. So I have erasers, pens, markers, highlighters, and then different types of pages that I can use. So let's say I want to use dots. And then let's say I want to use this pen over here, and then whatever you want to write. So you can write that. I'll just write hi over here, hello. And if you're actually using a device that is touchscreen, so if you're using your iPad, then this is going to be a great note taking app for you, because when you're using these types of notes, you want to write with your Apple Pen, or if you're using a Samsung device with a pen, then these types of notes are going to look really nice and you can keep on writing with your own handwriting. Whether you're in class or anywhere else, you wouldn't have to take a lot of pens and pages with you. Instead, everything can be done using the Google Keep application. Then you can just click on close and your note will be closed. Additionally, if I upload an image, for example, I take this image over here and I upload that, I can also draw on images. So you can click on over here and click on add drawing. And if you want, you can draw over the image or alongside the image. But if I click on this and then click on draw, this will actually use the image as my canvas. And then I can write whatever I want on top of the image. So this is totally up to you on how you want to formulate your notes on the Google Keep application. Now, this was all about notes, but we're going to move towards our final section, which is setting up reminders. So, whenever you are creating notes, you can include reminders within the note. So, for my grocery list, I can click on that and then click on the Remind Me. And then I can set a date and time where I want to be reminded. So, let's say I want to be reminded tomorrow in the evening, I want to be reminded for this note. And if I click on reminders now, this will also be displayed in the reminder section. You can simply add any type of reminder. So it's to cancel my fitness subscription. And then I can just click on add a reminder, and I wanted to add a reminder for tomorrow. So on and so forth, your reminders will be added. And you can sync these up with your Google Calendar as well. I hope you guys found this video helpful and you're able to get started with Google Keep for improving your productivity as well. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video.